The DVD was called The End of an Era, and now that's the thing we talked about then, nowadays. This is the beginning of the new era. Do you feel it like that? That it's actually the beginning of the new era with Anette?
I don't actually. I think the title of the DVD is a bit misleading. I mean, for many people it is the beginning of a new era, but the way I see it is like we just continue from where we left off. I mean, just one person in the band has changed, and the new album is a real natural sequel to what we did before in the previous album. Not much has changed, in my opinion, except for her. So it's not like we're starting off a clean table and beginning a whole new era.
For you, it might be kind of different.
But of course, it's something new for me, for us. So, but I must agree. I don't think it's a new era for the band. It's the same band. Of course, it's a big change to change a vocalist, especially after 11 years. Well, a new start maybe in some way. Era is maybe a bit too big. Continuation.
Yeah, the family stayed the same. We just divorced one and remarried.
Remarried. A new one.
How actually did you get to know yourselves in this relationship?
I found him.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you like his eyes?
I don't know, maybe the ass, I don't know. It was
Can we see it? Yes.
No, it's there somewhere.
He's hiding it.
Okay, we all know.
Kids are watching this.
Yeah.
Kids are watching this. We all know there's been this casting for the new singer, and I read that you didn't actually plan to take part in it. But why, in the first place, did you take part in that after all?
It was a friend of mine who thought I was going to apply, and after thinking, I was like, yeah, what the hell? Give it a shot. I really didn't think they would be interested, since it was such a different style in my voice, the former song. But you never know, so it was like a just shot to see what happened.
In the last interview you said you're looking for a personality who doesn't only have a good voice, but also a personality you can cope with. And I read on the website that you stated on your portrait of yourself that it's very important to be yourself and not to play a role. Would you say that she is the total opposite of what was Tarja?
Not the total opposite, not at all. But I mean, what really caught our attention in her was like some English word for it. She's present all the time. She really says everything immediately. She laughs a lot. She there's nothing fake in her, at least so far. Don't change.
No, I would not.
And I mean, she's really, really ordinary in a good way. Just like the rest of the guys in the band, we are also really, really ordinary. There's nothing fake. We don't have to play a role.
So do you think that these kind of, let's call it band politics, will change in the future? Because my opinion, and I think a lot of people's opinion in the past, was that the band was very much placed around Tarja because she had that very unique voice, and she was kind of the front woman. And now, also starting with Runs, Marco with a also very strong voice came into it, and now it seems like the band with you as the new singer has like at least 3 main persons. You as a songwriter, Marco, and you as the 2 vocalists. How would you comment on that?
First of all, I think it was totally okay that Tarja took the role in being our superhero, I guess. Nobody in the band had ever anything against that. I mean, we were merely happy that she took the pressure from the media. She was the face and the voice. So that was never a problem. But after what happened, like, they started to more focus on other members as well, especially me. It's kind of sucked, but was understandable. But I just see this band as 5 equal persons. I mean, this really wouldn't work without, if somebody left, it wouldn't work out. And even though Nightwish is kind of like the soul image of myself, I would never do this by myself. Not to even start with. That's the way I feel. So it's a band where everybody has their own place.
Okay, Tarja left a huge heritage. Do you feel any pressure to live up to that?
Well, of course, it's like a person that has been in this band for 11 years and built up the vocal and the image of the band. So, of course, it's a big thing to come after. So, of course, there is some pressure and nervousness. But I really try to not think too much about it. It would be really hard for me. And I think it's better just to try to be myself.
Does the band as a whole feel certain pressure or a special pressure after the huge success it was?
It's a weird thing actually, because nobody during this whole process has felt any pressure. I mean, people seem to think that we are under a lot of stress with this album and everything, but like the songwriting process and recording the album, it has never ever been so fun, so smooth, even though it took ages to do this album. But we never lost hope. The pressure, the back pressure was never there. And we always had confidence that the right girl lies there somewhere for us. The material is good, the feeling within the guys in the band is really back there, so to say. So the pressure was never there. It's weird. It was amidst all the bittersweetness that we went through, there was a strong sense of relief as well. And still is, especially now. She's there.
Okay. And when did this relief start?
It started at the end of 2005.
Okay. Yeah. The album seems to be an attempt to top everything that's been there. It's longer, it's darker, it's more heavy, and it's yes, it seems to be the non-plus ultra Nightwish has ever done. Was that a goal?
Not really. I mean, I think the key factor in making an album, starting with the songwriting process, is that don't think too much. In a matter of fact, don't think at all. Just start doing songs about things that you feel like doing at the moment when you're doing them, and just let it flow. And see what you come up with. Then introduce them for the band, arrange them, and see what you can come up with. And for various reasons, this album just ended up being so massive, so long, and so heavy and dark, like you just said. But none of this was ever intended beforehand.
Maybe it was a result of the long time you had for it?
Maybe that too, and I think the main reason for that is that I basically did all the songs in 2005, early 2006, and a lot of hassle was going on in the band and in my personal life at the moment. And when you're doing songs in such a state of mind, they end up being what they are.
Okay, so
not the happiest time of your life. So.
Okay, so it's kind of a reflection of yourself.